Peter Hamby, I'd never heard of this guy before. He was on Snapchat. He asked Mayor Pete Buttigieg about the Dave Chappelle special, which I have recently been telling you all about. And I think the Dave Chappelle special was very funny, and it was brave, and it was real comedy, and it's certainly worth you all watching. And I knew as soon as you watch it, you know exactly what he's getting in trouble for, which is you are not allowed in America today, unless you are LGBTQ, and even then you're running risks. You're not allowed to make any jokes, no matter how mild or well-intended. You're not allowed to make jokes about the LGBTQ community. None. Not allowed. Total ban on that, based on cancel culture mentality. Well, here is what Mayor Pete, who I have to say, I've never seen him smile or say anything funny or seem like he is a joyless candidate up there on stage. He seems like he's got, he speaks well and has a good command of subject matter for a Democrat socialist. But here's what he said when asked about the Dave Chappelle special on this during the Snapchat interview. Please play.
There's also kind of a subgenre of comedy with like Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr who are deliberately trying to be provocative because they're sick of what they think is a culture that's too politically correct.
Look, two things are true. One is that part of how comedy works is it challenges our conventions, it challenges our sensitivities, and that's part of what it can contribute. Another thing that's also true is hurtful things and hateful things often come at us in the form of humor. And we just have to learn how to handle both of those things. When a piece of art that is out there to challenge conventions does something that's really harmful, then I think it's time to turn it off. But we get to have those debates.
Part of Dave Chappelle's shtick in the last couple of comedy specials he did was deliberately making fun of transgender people.
I don't want to write these jokes, but I just can't stop.
So should that just be turned off? Should he not have a Netflix deal?
So I haven't seen the special. I will say that there comes a point where you're just straight up hurting people. And I don't know what goal you're hoping to achieve. As much as there's been a lot of political correctness, there's also this weird way in which it's become fashionable to attack political correctness that I think has become its own weird correctness out there.
No, wrong. The fighting against the bad thing is not the bad thing. Cancel culture and political correctness are a cancer on American society today, period. It is a psychological restraint as much as anything else. You cannot speak openly. You cannot speak honestly. Nothing can be forgiven. Nothing is that we never give the benefit of the doubt anymore. It's always just racking up more of a professional body count to show people, see, if you transgress, you'll be destroyed. And I'm sorry, not okay with that. And Pete, Mayor Pete here, it's just easier to say that instead of his last name, which Buttigieg is how I say it. I think that's pretty close, but I've heard a million different ways to say it. You know, Mayor Pete wants to be woke. He wants people to think of him as woke. And if you're woke, you know what that also means? You don't have a sense of humor. Woke people aren't funny.